Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watch them, like them, especially if you subscribe. I'm truly grateful for all of those amazing energies, and I'm even happier that you are back again. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I am very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading is gonna be help all of you. Today we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of November in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's start first with the angel guide oracle. What we came here is the vulnerability and freedom. This is kind of like indicating that the angels are with you now to boost your confidence, because they can see how harsh some of the experiences you've endured has been. So definitely indication that some of you has been going through some difficult time, and they want to let you know that vulnerability actually gives you a chance to find a strength that will bring you freedom. So think about, like, what is that you're hiding from people, what is that can actually set you free from that perspective. Like, obviously you are your sensitivity is not a curse, but it's more like a gift. To take a look at it from that point of view, and that just shows that you're emotionally a connected soul. And maybe some of the emotions, whatever happened to you, might have been very overwhelming, and those are just a reminder that you're a living human being. And yeah, just value those as positive traits, and just don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because that's what you're encouraged to do. Like, don't hide your truth, don't hide who you are, because that's gonna actually set you free. So what a lovely message. But let's get started with the tarot. So in the center of your reading, you do have the Tower, which kind of confirms the angel message that some of you have been going through some difficult times. This is the card where change is happening to us suddenly, unexpectedly, and it shocks our world. Our world kind of turns upside down. So what does that mean? Generally, the Tower comes up when you've been in a situation for a long time. You might have been in a situation where you didn't see the way out of the situation, and you've been kind of going in circle, kind of like a groundhog day, going round and round. And that's when the universe is coming in to lift you out of this situation, and put you on a path of something that serves you better. So some of you might have been in a relationship for a long time that might not be serving you. Some of you might be just in a situation that's uncomfortable, and then there needs to be some change. Generally, this card is kind of like a shock wave that goes through our life, and this shock waves kind of change everything we do. For some of you, it can be as simple as that you are just changing the way you think about relationships, and because this can be like the old changing the thought process, changing whatever you built up, the old thinking system. Now this can be also a sign that some of you are going through a breakup or right now, because that's kind of the center of your reading, where, like, the Tower can be a breakup energy. Some of you, if you're single, it might be an indication that maybe you're experiencing something negative in your life, but this experience is actually there for you to reveal why you might be single. So try to kind of look at that experience from a different perspective. But even if you are in an existing relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a breakup. It can be that the relationship is totally kind of not necessarily destroyed, but kind of like destroyed to the level of the ground and built up again, because you're kind of rethinking how everything should work, how the relationship should move forward, and you're kind of rebuilding from the ground up, and you won't be able to recognize that this is the same relationship it's definitely a big change that some of you are going through. Now, the reading starts with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is the card of celebration, joy, and happiness. Some of you might have been going through some celebration in the past and some happy times as well. Some readers are reading this as a love triangle as well. With the Tower, there might be some chances that some of you might have been in a love triangle. But generally, the Three of Cups is the card that's indicating happy times and celebrations of some sort. It can be birthday, it can be wedding, etc., etc. Now, the next we have here is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, stealing, and applying a different kind of strategy. Now, here, although I don't necessarily like to read the Three of Cups as a love triangle, but with the Seven of Swords and the Tower, I think some of you might have been going through some infidelity, dishonesty, where things were not going the right way. But this is all in the past, and I think that's definitely impacting this Tower moments. Maybe some of you are deciding that, okay, because of this third party impact, or because your partner was not honest with you, you're kind of deciding that, okay, that's it, we have to quit it. And maybe that's coming out of the blue. Or maybe you rethinking that, okay, if this is the way you've been, then our relationship should move forward a brand new way. So this can be a various for all of you, but I think with all of the Tower and the Seven of Swords, there has been some lot of trickery going on for some of you when it comes to your love life. And even if you're single, you might have been meeting with people that hasn't been honest, like player type of energy. Now, what we have here next is the lovely Star, which is actually amazing. I'm very happy to see that, because the Star actually follows the Tower, and the Star is the recovery, the healing, the moving on from the Tower moment, whatever that is, whatever that shock wave where you were kind of lifted out from. So the Star is telling me that you're recovering, you're healing, you're hopeful, and positivity is coming back to your life. And the Star is a wish fulfillment, when you kind of wish upon a star and it's coming true. And generally it's indicating that the universe is there to surprise you with something better, something that was better than before. So if you went through a breakup, I think something better is coming for you, because sometimes the universe changes our life, so something greater can come in for us. It's a lovely energy to have, especially with the Tower, because it shows that you're moving on. The next card we have here is the Lovers, which is kind of like the law of attraction energy, and it is also soulmate energy. So some of you are kind of in a law of attraction mode. You're attracting your soulmate. Some of you might be already with your soulmate. If you're single, there's definitely a sign for that. But this is also a card of decision, right? Like some of you, if you haven't kind of went through a breakup and you've been kind of experiencing some turbulences, this card can indicate that, okay, this is time for you to make some kind of a decision, because this is the card of a decision, and you'll see what the decision you're going to be able to make. But generally this is a very harmonious card. This is like a law of attraction card, when you're attracting what you desire. And then it's lovely to see with the Star, because that's definitely an indication that the universe is helping you to attract whatever you desire. And another soulmate energy, the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups it's kind of like the minor arcana version of the Lovers. This is kind of like where two people from various backgrounds, very diverse background, are coming together and they're exchanging vows. So there's definitely can be a new relationship, a wedding of some sorts, this is the equal give and take type of relationship. So it's interesting that you do have the Tower at the center, but you have this lovely energy surrounded, except the Seven of Swords. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that more people get the message they need to hear. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you're to push those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very happy to read what's going on in your life if you're willing to share it. What is that Tower moment that you went through, and how have you been recovering? So let's just see. You have here the Queen of Wands, which is right beside the Lovers, which is all about law of attraction. So the Queen of Wands is somebody who's actually very attractive. She gets whatever she wants because she's so attractive. She loves the new things. She loves the adventures, and she doesn't care what people think about her or whatever they say. So some of you might be just, focusing on yourself and whatever you want, and you're gonna be able to attract that. Again, she gets whatever she wants. This can be you, this can be a person you're dealing with, but I think this time is gonna be actually, you're very attractive to it, to get something great into your life. Now the next we have here is the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is the card of conflict and competition. So which kind of interesting for me, that it's somewhat connected to the Two of Cups. If you remember, with the Two of Cups, we talked about this energy that two people from a very different background coming together and celebrate and exchange vows. The Five of Wands can be a conflict or competition where the source of the conflict is the fact that these people on the card are coming from various backgrounds, and that's creating a conflict. So some of you, I think there might be that you are in a relationship where you're coming from different racial, financial, social backgrounds, and that might be causing some kind of a challenge for you. But the lovely thing with the Five of Wands is that it's not necessarily a hardcore conflict. This is kind of like where you're practicing, where you're trying to see how far you can go in an argument. But this is also the card of competition. So because you have here the Queen of Wands, who's very attractive. She can attract a lot of people. It might be that a lot of people are actually interested in you, or maybe you're the one who is attracted to somebody who has a lot of action going on, because the Queen of Wands can be that your partner who has a lot of people interested in her. And the next we have here is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be a person, can be the energy of the card. It can mean young people, children, and generally they deliver some kind of a message. Now, whatever this page delivers is a delayed message. So some of you might be waiting for some information that's not coming, but once it arrives, it's gonna be actually great news for you. Now, the Page of Swords is the card of curiosity and watching and gossiping and spying as well. So I think some of you need to kind of pay attention to that and maybe don't care about it, because you have here the Queen of Wands who doesn't care what people are saying. She doesn't care about all of that. So try to kind of look at it from that perspective as well. And then let's look at the bottom of the deck. You do have here the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the card of moving on from the turbulent time to something calmer, something nicer. So I think that's just telling you that even though you've been going through some stormy weathers with the Tower, that's gonna pass pretty soon, and things gonna be very calm for you. And just make sure that you put yourself out and don't hide your true self. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.